Hi there, and welcome back to Guitar Theory Modules. This is Module 5, and we're on pages 19 and 20. In this module, you're going to learn about key signatures. A key signature is a group of sharps or flats that appears at the beginning of each line of our music. The purpose of a key signature is to let you know which note should be played sharp or flat. Let's say you have a key signature with an F sharp and a C sharp in it. That means that every F is supposed to be played as an F sharp, and every C is supposed to be played as a C sharp, unless canceled out by a natural sign. And when I say all F's and C's should be played as sharp, that means every single one, no matter what octave. So in that key signature, you can see that there's an F sharp written on that top line, but that would apply to F's in all octaves. So we'd play F sharps here, we play F sharps here, we play F sharps here. And the same would apply to C's. All of them are going to be C sharps. Key signatures can have sharps or flats. This key signature has a B flat and an E flat in it, and that would mean that all B's are going to be played as B flats, and all E's are going to be E flats, no matter what octave. A key signature can have up to 7 sharps, and they will always appear in the same order from left to right. That'll be F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, E sharp, and B sharp. Sharps always appear in the same order, so you can tell which sharps are in a key signature just by counting the sharps. For example, if a key signature has 3 sharps, those sharps are always going to be F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp, or the first 3 sharps in the row of sharps. If there are 5 sharps in a key signature, the sharps are always going to be the first 5 sharps in the row: F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and A sharp. One of your assignments for this module is to memorize that row of sharps. And you can memorize it using this phrase, fat cats go down alleys eating birds, or you can come up with your own phrase. Sometimes the goofier the phrase is, the easier it is to remember. Now we're on page 20, and we're looking at the row of flats. Just like sharps, you can have as many as 7 flats in the key signature. Flats will always appear in the same order from left to right. That'll be B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat, and F flat. Flats always appear in the same order from left to right, so you can tell which flats are in a key signature just by counting them. For example, if a key signature has 3 flats, those flats are always going to be B flat, E flat, and A flat, or the first 3 flats in the row. And if a key signature has 5 flats, those flats are always going to be B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and G flat, or the first 5 in the row. So another assignment out of this module is to memorize the row of flats. And you can use the word bead plus go catch fish to help with that, or come up with your own saying. And it may also help to know that the row of flats is the row of sharps backwards. We've got a key signature exercise at the bottom of page 20. So you're given the number of sharps or flats in a key signature, and using the row of sharps or the row of flats, write the name of the sharp or flat notes in the order in which they'll appear in a key signature from left to right. For example, if a key signature has 3 flats, then the flats in the key signature will be B flat, E flat, and A flat, or the first 3 notes in the row of flats. If you have my book, Guitar Theory Modules, you can write your answers right there in the book. Otherwise, just write this out on a piece of paper. Also, if you have my book, you can check your work on page 211. So we're going to go through these answers right now. So pause the video, fill in your answers, and then check your work. All right, let's check our work. We have 3 sharps. So the first 3 sharps in the row of sharps are F, C, and G. So we're looking at F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. Next we have 2 flats, and that'll be the first 2 flats in the row, so that'll be B flat and E flat. Next we have 5 flats. That'll be the first 5 flats in the row, so that'll be B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and G flat. Next we have 1 sharp, and that's just going to be F sharp. Then we have 4 sharps. So that's the first 4 sharps in the row, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and D sharp. And the next column we have 6 flats. That'll be the first 6 flats in the row of flats. That's almost all of them. B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, and C flat. Next we have 2 sharps. That'll be the first 2 sharps in the row, F sharp and C sharp. And then we have 5 sharps. That'll be the first 5 sharps in the row, so F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and A sharp. Next we have 1 flat. That'll be the first flat in the row. That'll be B flat. And finally, we have 4 flats. The first 4 flats in the row are B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat. Before you move on to Module 6, make sure you memorize the row of sharps and the row of flats. So use those sayings, fat cats go down alleys eating birds for the sharps, or bead, let's go catch fish for the flats, or make up your own. Also, continue practicing writing your major scales like you learned how to do in Module 4. And if you need some manuscript paper, I have some free manuscript paper on my website. I will leave a link in the description. And continue memorizing those major scale forms from Module 3, page 16, so you can apply all of this to your guitar playing. And finally, don't forget to check out my book, Guitar Theory Modules. You can go through all these videos without my book, and that's just fine, but if you do order Guitar Theory Modules, you'll have all this information in one place, and it's going to be a little easier to follow along. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and when you're ready, I will see you in Module 6, where you're going to learn how major scales are related to key signatures.